Okay, this is a quick look at Blue Lake Capital and the ADA compliancy on the website. Let's see here, just kind of click through here one time. Let's look at the portfolio just to see what those images are. Awful small and fuzzy, aren't they? Alright, let's do this. Let's go through this site real quick. Let's look at the title tag is incorrect. It just says homepage, and the description tag is blank. So I'm guessing this wasn't designed by a professional web development company. Okay, on the ADA compliance, what we've got is we've got 6 errors here. These errors are showing, let's see, 6 missing alternative text. So the images don't have alt text with them. Where the images at to show, I don't even see. I guess these are the images here. Okay, we've got a slider here, and the slider doesn't have any alt text in it. We've got redundant title text here, so this title text is duplicated, but that looks more like a warning. Yeah, this is the warnings down here. So we've got 5 missing alt text, so all these images don't have alt text with them. We've got an empty header, so somewhere on here one of these have got a header tag that doesn't have anything in the header tag. And then we've got 8 contrasting errors, and then 18 alerts. The alerts are for orphan form labels, missing field sets, skipped heading tags. From there we've got these errors here. If we look right here, we've got 43 errors. Wow, that's a lot of errors. 25 warnings. You need to go through and fix all these errors and these warnings, because any error in here, errors can affect a lot of different things. They can affect how it looks in the browser. They can affect whether the search engines are able to read the page, and they can affect whether it's ADA compliant or not. So to make sure it's ADA compliant and that the search engines don't have any problems, I would fix all these. I wouldn't leave any errors or any warnings in here. I would fix every one of these. I would fix all these. This should get 100%. And this is just the start of the ADA compliance. This is the simple stuff that this tool is able to check. There's a lot more to it than this. But I would start with this stuff here and get it all fixed, because each one of these could be what is a $50,000 fine for the ADA compliance. Once somebody reports one error, then they can go. And this right here is low contrast. This is an H5 header tag with a white background and white text. Is that what that is? I mean, surely that's not right. The home page. So when this thing's coming into the ADA compliance, it's showing. Okay, most of these errors, I guess, are down in the footer part of the page. In this area here, where these errors are coming from, or the form here. But this is showing 8 contrasting errors and 6 errors with missing alternative text and empty heading tags. You've got these alerts. I'd fix all these alerts too. You've got skipped header levels. That's where basically you've gone. You can see H2 to H5. This should be H2, H3, H4, and then to H5. You can't jump through like that. You've got to do them in order, and that's what these warnings are for here. All these are skipped header tags. You've got a PDF document here, and the title attribute text is the same as the text on the alternative text. So you've got to change the alt text and make it different than the title text. You can't have the same text on both of them. If we come over here, and again, all these errors need to be fixed. I would fix every one of these errors, and I can do a video showing you exactly how to fix these errors. We've got consider avoiding viewport values that prevent user from resizing the documents. So this right here is preventing a user, if they're on a mobile phone, this is preventing them from being able to resize the document. So this has to be set up different. You've got a background color parse error, a border radius, the border radius value, and you can click on here and it will show you the text, so you can better see where these errors are at. But this is this document is keeping it from changing the viewport size if you're in mobile. And then each one of these, a height not allowed on the element. What's going on here? We've got the HV in 4 pixels. So this has got all kinds of height images in here. They're doing the 100, and then they're also doing the pixel. Then they've got the 12W. So it's all the, and like I said, I can go through and show you how to fix each one of those. Also, the page speed is bad. This has to be in under a second in order for Google to be able to spider the site. And this is 9.3 seconds. And this needs to be under 2.5 seconds in order to keep from getting a ranking penalty. So that's affecting where the website's ranking as well. But also, if we click on the accessibility here, you can see we've got more errors for accessibility. You've got the roles that not have required values. We've got, and I can do a video and break down each one of these. You've got the use of arrow role on the incompatible elements. So let's see here. You've got the UR role equals checkbox, the role equals checkbox. So, and then we've got the image elements that I have alt attributes. That's the same one we looked at on the other one, and this shows you exactly which image it is. All these images are the ones it's talking about, but it gives you a little better idea of where they're at. The upper scale no is used in the meta viewport. So this is another ADA compliance problem. Touch targets do not have sufficient size or spacing. So the spacing on these elements are bad. The heading elements are not in that's one we already looked at with the H1, H2, H3, H4, H5 tags. But basically, these are all fairly simple errors to fix, but you also need to fix your title and your description on the page as well. The firm page, and keep in mind that that's just on the home page. Each one of these pages need to be checked. So if you look at these and you check each page, you're going to get more errors for each page that you check. So that's just checking one page. I was just looking at the home page right there. But you need to go through and check every page on the site, even for the page speed for all of it, because every error that you see should be fixed. You shouldn't leave any errors on the site at all. It's not that big of a site. It's got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages, and then we've got privacy policy, site map. Let's look at the site map. That should tell us how many pages there are. So it's bigger than it looks, isn't it? Insights, family blog. So it's got a blog on here, portfolio pages, contact page, contact form, physical address, phone number, fax, email, accessibility. It's got an accessibility statement on here. But I mean, if they were going to write an accessibility statement, it seems like you'd also make sure it was accessible. But these tools will show you each page. So this one right here, this one's got alerts. It doesn't have any ADA compliancy problems on that page. It's got a bunch of errors. It's got 19 errors on that page. And then over here, we are seeing accessibility errors. We're seeing the user scale no is used in the meta viewport. And this is, and we've also got the heading tags not set up correctly. You've got the H5 that's not ordered correctly. So you see how one of these tools will show you some of the errors, and then another tool shows you more of the errors. So it's hard to, you got to go through and check all the pages. The portfolio page, let's look at it real quick. And I can go through these pages and show you the problems on each page and explain to you how to fix them. It'd probably be easier to do it in a report than a video, because you're going to need to take the time to go through and look at each one of these pages to see exactly what's going on. This has got 11 contrasting errors here. So the text on these images here is too light, or the image is too dark. Probably just drop this text down below the image, or mask over it. It looks like it's got a little bit of a mask, but it's not enough of a mask. But the image should really be bigger, and you really, I mean, this is what you're showing. This is your portfolio. So the portfolio page probably ought to be redesigned. You've got skipped header tags. You jumped into an H5 here. So what you should have done was, maybe this would be your H1 tag, have an H2 tag here, and then run an H3 tag on the text here for each one of those. And you got a redundant link, so you've got two homepage links, which is strange. But you've got two homepage links. You've got redundant title text, so this title text right here is in here twice. You've got 11 layout tables. What's going on here? So these are the, I don't see where it's showing me. So this is showing, these are alerts, but even the alerts should be fixed. The heading level is skipped. So see, it gave the warning on the first heading level being skipped, but once it did the H5, these are okay because this one's an H5, but really the entire setup is wrong, but it's ignoring these other ones because the first one's got the penalty on it. And then, like I said, you got to go through every one of these pages and see. This is the portfolio page here. Did we look at this one? 11 errors, 7 warnings. And I would fix every error and every warning on every single page. I mean, and they don't have the title tags aren't set up right. Transparency, disclosure. I mean, you're trying to rank for transparency. This is the single most important tag for SEO right here on this title. And this says transparency and disclosure. Whoever set the website up didn't do any of the SEO part of it. The firm. But like I said, each one, I can go through all these pages and set up a report for you if that's what you want, that will show you the errors and how to fix each one. It might be better to talk to your design team and see how they want to go about fixing the problem. And you know, the problem is most website developers and website designers don't know how to fix the problem. That's why 98% of all the websites currently, this is, okay, I was thinking it might be WordPress. A lot of people use all kinds of shortcuts on their, they use made for the masses front end frameworks and made for the masses back end frameworks, and that causes a lot of these problems. We've got inline code here, which is an indication that they were writing the code straight in the template, which means that they probably knew what they were doing, but for some reason, well, this is HubSpot user content for the style sheet. I'd have to take some time to go through here to see exactly what they're doing and what platform they're using, if any. But you know, you might be better off redesigning the whole website, fixing the ADA compliancy problem, the speed problem, and setting the whole thing up correctly. But I'll do whatever you want to do. Just let me know what you want me to do on this content. Oh, wow, this is a lot of code in here for that little bit of text. What is going on here? They did some crazy stuff with the code. But like I said, look at this. They did the spacing using the paragraphs. I mean, that's an old way of doing it. I wonder if this is an old site or something. That's a strange way to do it. We got all these div tags closing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that one of the errors? All these div tags. Look at this. I did it again here. We got 1, 2, 3 opening, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 closing, and the same thing up here. You've got 1, 2. Unless this one's opening. Okay, we've got all this stuff opening here, and then all this stuff. So they're opening the stuff over and over and repeating the code. I don't know what they're doing with the code here. I mean, look at this. They're ending in widget span, in row, row wrapper. I mean, wow. The code's a little crazy looking in here. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. I'd have to spend some time looking at this. But like I said, I'm not sure. This is a WP. I'm not sure exactly what they're coding with or how they set this thing up, but there's a lot of code in here. The style they did, like, seems like you would open the style once and put all the style into one spot. But what they've got is they've got a style here, a style here, a style here, a style here. I mean, all this should be together. And really, if you've got that much code, you might ought to put it in an external file. But I'm not sure why they've got it broken up like that, but that's a lot of crazy code going on right there. Then we've got styles here. So, like I said, it might be some old code and just didn't set it up with the HTML5 and CSS grid. But you might be better off just redesigning the site if you wanted to do it right and fixing all these problems at one time. But you need to you need to fix the page speed, you need to fix the ADA compliancy, and you need to set up the SEO correctly if you're using the website to get customers and stuff. If you're not, then I would just take care of the ADA compliancy problems. And if you want to rank in the search engines and get leads through it, I take care of the speed problem and some of the design problems and the SEO problems. But I can do whatever you want to do. Just let me know.